Here with Coach Q, Syracuse women's basketball, and Coach, here on Media Day, what is going through your head? I mean, what's this day like for you? Because you know the season is right around the corner, so what's first on your mind right now?
I think the biggest thing when you get to this day is knowing how coaches are to play an actual game. So we're excited to be here. We're healthy. That's the biggest thing this time of year, making sure you get to the point of the year, your first game with no injuries, and just excited about the season.
As far as the season goes, your class is a class that's not only positive coming out of high school, but in that top 25 recruiting-wise. What can you say about bringing in a top 25 class?
Well, it's important. You're only as good as your players and your assistants. And we have a great mix of freshmen coming in that can help us win right away. Our staff is tremendous, so we have everything in place to have a successful season.
Talking about the staff, associate head coach Bonn Read, you bumped him up, gave him a promotion. A couple seasons ago when he came in, obviously he had a lot of accolades, a lot of history that he's had in men's and women's basketball. Why promote him to associate head coach, and why do it this season?
Well, he deserves it. I mean, Vaughn does all of our game prep. He does all of our scouting. So night in and night out, he's totally invested into our team. And he's done a tremendous job, and he's the reason why that we are successful night in and night out. If he doesn't do his job, we don't win. So it's a well-deserved bump for him, and well-deserved promotion, and couldn't have to a better person.
How has he kind of linked up with the team that you've had? I mean, obviously players come in and out, but how do you feel he's fit into your staff system and how the players responded to him?
Vaughn is great. Vaughn adds a lot to what we do. The things that's the core of our program, playing tough defense, running the floor in transition, and rebounding the basketball, he's enhanced that tremendously. So when you have a person that can come in with that kind of experience and that can enhance what you're doing and not change what you do, it's a plus.
As far as looking out at this season, ACC, it's new, it's different. What is your thought when I say that to you? When I say ACC, what's the first response on your mind? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
It's a very athletic conference. They play really fast. They get it down the floor, and that's why we have recruited the way we recruited. We recruited athletes. We recruited size and length and athleticism, and we're ready for any challenge that comes about it. Comes before us right now in that conference.
When you look at teams like a Notre Dame and how successful they were, and the fact that last season when you look at the Big East tournament, it was UConn, Notre Dame, and yourself that was really playing very well. Having Notre Dame with you now, continuing through the Big East to the ACC, what does that mean for you to have that competition?
It's tremendous. We love playing the top teams in the country. So obviously when you put Notre Dame over this year, put in Louisville next year, you're adding two tremendous teams that are very successful and will be successful in every conference that they're in. So obviously when you move forward into the ACC with Maryland, with Duke, with Carolina, with those teams that are already playing at a high level, it makes our conference the best conference in the country.
Is there any rivalry that you would be missing coming out of the Big East?
I don't know. It's tough because I think that every night in the Big East is a rivalry. Every game is so tough. Every game is so grueling. We always talk about amongst head coaches in our conference, we beat each other up so much by the time we get tournament, we're just tired because our conference is just so tough and so grueling. So it's not every game for us in that conference was tough. So we're looking forward to the new challenge.
As far as that new challenge, how has the ACC responded to you from the people that you've met within the organization and meeting other coaches? How has that been for you?
They've been great. They've been very, very, very welcoming. I think they understand that we do bring value to that conference as a team that finished third in the Big East last year. So I think that we go in every year and you are a successful program and you're winning. They've been very responsive and they understand what we bring to this conference.
As far as what's been said to you, what are some things that you remember that you've taken with you that maybe another ACC coach has said to you? I mean, is there any type of conversation that you've had that you remember?
Well, it's not really because you play each other, you watch each other play, so no one needs to tell you anything. You know that they're tough teams. You know that it's a scoring conference. They play really fast, and we have actually recruited to that already.
How do you feel coming in as far as your preparedness for this? Because you've tried to make steps each season to get the team back to the NCAA tournament, back to some prominence, obviously get in the top 25 and do a lot of positive work. When you look at the team right now, where do you feel you're at, and what's that next step that you want to take?
Well, we're in a great place. Obviously, we're very young. I think that our youth is what's important because now we can build on that and keep these kids together over 2 or 3 more years. That's going to be the most important thing for us to get some continuity to our roster. And we're having that right now. we're going to be okay. We're very healthy right now. We play a tremendous non-league schedule. We've already played Virginia Tech last year, beat both of those teams. So we understand what the ACC is about, and we're ready for the challenge.
As far as having that experience, was it important to you to have that, to have some of those opponents that you were going to see this season, to have them on the schedule last season to kind of get a feel so it wasn't just going in completely blind?
Well, it kind of just happened. We met them in Puerto Rico in a tournament. So one thing that happened, and it was great that it happened because it allowed us to probably play two ACC teams and know what to expect. So we understand what the ACC is about. We're very excited about the challenge, and we clearly understand that every game in the conference is going to be a tough game for us.
I know you talked about continuity and having a younger team, but how would you define your team? When you look as a head coach, you develop a system, you know what you want moving forward. What is that system for you?
I think it's just being athletic and playing hard-nosed defense and rebounding the basketball. I think the points are going to come. We score the basketball every year, so we're not concerned about scoring. We're more concerned about can we defend, can we rebound the ball, and can we just be consistent. That's the biggest thing for us.
And as far as you and I have joked around before that you take some exotic tournament places, anywhere you're looking forward to going to?
Well, actually, this year we're in the Virgin Islands. We play Texas A&M and Memphis. So this is going to be a tough tournament. Obviously, it should be warm. Let's hope so. But it's a very good tournament for us. It's a very, very tough field, and we're looking forward to the challenge there.
Coach Q, Syracuse, appreciate it.
Thank you.